We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to break through key resistance levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY buy at 8:45 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision. And call options went up 160% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support above the 435 area, breaking out from the support down here of 430. And we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on here within the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And the home run of the day was from our AMD bot. It sent out a bull indicator at 7:40 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision. And call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support here above 435 and doing a full transition here from red bars in the after hours on Friday to bright green bars, as I call it, the rip area on 42 vision. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator in the pre-market at the 432.16 area and having a full transition here into the rip area throughout the day and breaking through key resistance levels that we talked about, such as the 433.30 area, where the bear indicator popped up at 434.50, and then above that, the highs on Friday, right? 436.40 area, 436.50 area, and you could see it here in the after hours, fighting to get back above that area here in the post market. Definitely something to not ignore, and it hit highs here of 437, the resistance from way up here on Thursday, right? Some of the highest levels that we've seen in the recent move to the upside, from way down here at 422 from the 1 hour chart, right? When you look at the 1 hour, that's where the bull indicator had popped up and lasted for several days, all the way up to 437. It's been volatile here, but we're under a bull indicator here on the 1 hour as well. And if we zoom into the volatility of the 15-minute, we could go ahead and see here how things were looking strong throughout the day, right? Since way down here in the pre-market at the 430 area, and we have talked about and broken down how important that area has been as support on Friday, on Thursday of last week, and also way back here on October 10th, and when things slowed down here on October 6th, when the full run from 421 to 430 area had actually happened, right? So 430 has been a crucial area of support, and now it's bounced back up. It's been under a bull indicator on the 15-minute here, and definitely something to not ignore. And one of the most volatile bars here in the day came all the way back down towards the 434.50 area, where the bear indicator popped up on Friday and quickly came back up above 435. And here it is fighting to break above the resistance of 436.50. And then above that is the 437.50, 438 area, right? So definitely something not to be overlooked here, and you could go ahead and see it here in the charts, right? That staircase effect, and we're going to look at the inflow versus outflows and key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, having outflows begin here on the 30-minute, but inflows are still dominating. It is slightly above, even though it's red at 0.46. Definitely something to not ignore here, and it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to hold up, because if this crosses down, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. Definitely something to not overlook here on the 30-minute chart. Now, if we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could go ahead and see here, same thing, right? Outflows have began, inflows are still dominating, even though it's red and pointing downwards, and inflows are at 2.08, and the staircase effect here has been forming in today's volatility, right? A full move from the 430 area all the way up to 437. And here we are with it. Outflows beginning here again on the 30-minute and the 1 hour. And on the 15-minute, it has slightly crossed over here in the after hours. And it's going to be crucial for these inflows to pick back up to continue to justify or reflect any strength here into these charts, right? And you could see that fight there between the 436.50 area. It was just added and it just dropped 2 cents in the after hours here. It is fighting to stay above. Now, if these outflows continue to the downside, it could quickly reflect that weakness into these charts and probably roll over that weakness into the 30-minute and the 1 hour, as they are both already pushing downwards, right? Now, they have not crossed, the 15-minute has, but definitely something to not ignore. Now, what's the first key level of support if these outflows pull downwards and start to reflect that weakness here into the 30-minute and make it cross to the downside? Well, the first support I'll be watching is the 434.50 area. Then below that comes the 433 area, and if that gets broken through, I'll be watching the 430 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside, right? That's going to be crucial and critical how these outflows reflect into these charts. Do they pull downwards, and do bear indicators pop up in the process, right? Because all three are under bull indicators right now: the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and the 1 hour. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick back up, cross the midpoint, reflect that strength into these charts, roll that strength over into the 30-minute and the 1 hour as well, hold that bull indicator true, and this staircase effect, getting these inflows from red to green, away from the midpoint. And the first resistance is the 437.50 area. Then above that is 438.50, and if that gets broken through, I'll be watching the 440 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. I would not ignore them, but these inflow versus outflows, they're still above the midpoint on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, but on the 15-minute, it needs to get back above the midpoint, right? That's going to be something to not ignore, and they're all three under bull indicators as of right now, right? So these are the key levels I'll be watching. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And let's make some money.